channel. Today we are about to watch inside New York City's richest suburbs. If you're new to the channel and haven't hit that sub button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, man. We on the road to 1,300 subs, man. Appreciate everybody that's clicked on the video. Thank you to everybody that's clicked on the video. Thank you to everybody that's clicked on the sub button, man. You could have clicked on any other video, but you clicked on mine, and I appreciate that. That being said, let's get into it, man.
$100 million.
Oh, this is by Rocka News.
Lamborghini dealers, secretive.
Like, New York really got some good ass places. It's just not in the tri-state area. Like, Queens got some good spots, but not old money good spots.
An hour outside New York
Like,
City in southwestern Connecticut.
Like, you might have good, decent money over here, but this is old money over here, bro.
Are two towns that are among the richest in the world. In this video, we explore these places to understand how they became so rich. We are currently in one of the wealthiest.
It says New York, but we're in Connecticut.
Old Greenwich, Connecticut. Median home price here is $3.5 million. Our first stop, Greenwich, Connecticut, is home to more billionaires than the United Arab Emirates. The reason is because of hedge funds, a shady and controversial industry that we explore later in this video. We took the train from New York to Greenwich and immediately...
If you don't know what hedge funds is, I think hedge funds is you give them the money and you give the people the money to invest for you, and you pay them.
We saw businesses you don't see in most towns. The first was a Lamborghini store, which was next to an Aston Martin dealership, which was next to a Bentley dealership.
This is the place to go to see cars. Some of the most insane cars that you wouldn't expect show up here. Everything from like 1 of 10 ever in the world.
Next, we went to a pet grooming shop.
This is Lola.
Lola's looking good. People spend a lot on their dogs here too.
Oh yes.
They spend a lot.
And we have clients that come every week.
Wow. What do you think is the most that clients spend
why.
on their dog in a given year?
Grooming, I would say they will spend about $5,000.
What's the richest part of the Greenwich area?
Backcountry for sure.
Bad country.
Down here, you have your $3 million houses, $4 million houses. Up there, you're talking 10, 20, 30, maybe even some undisclosed.
We saw
ones,
one
sure.
23 sold for $139 million.
Yeah, that's Copper Beach Farm, I think.
Copper Beach Farm. Very reminiscent of neo-French Renaissance buildings in France. And then you go out a door onto a beautiful open porch. And this beautiful, beautiful swimming pool that was built by this owner. You see a full grass tennis court. Bent grass, Copper Beach Farm.
We took a ride around Greenwich's famous Golden Triangle neighborhood, but were unable to go by Copper Beach Farm.
Yeah, they blocked it off.
We're just filming some of the neighborhood.
Yeah, you can
Turn around.
You just can't do anything back there.
You can't do anything back there. Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, but I open the gate, you turn around right in here.
Thank you, appreciate that. However, we did learn that it was linked to an LLC with a hedge fund billionaire named Ray Dalio's name on it. He's one of the 10 billionaires who lives in Greenwich. Another one is Steve Cohen, the owner of the Mets. This hedge fund billionaire is worth $21 billion and bought this house for $15 million in 1998. So we tried to get a tour of the most expensive home for sale in Greenwich right now.
That shit, but 1998, that joint,
$15
$15 million in 1998, that shit probably like 30, nah, I would say like 45 million. That's crazy.
Unfortunately, you need to have proof of funds to get a tour. So we don't quite have $45 million on us right now. The scale of wealth is simply staggering. It's old money, it's hedge fund money. Hedge funds are a huge part of Greenwich. Wealthy hedge funders don't just live there. Some work there. In fact, 1/3 of all office space in Greenwich belongs to hedge funds. Literally,
that's crazy.
Every single car in this hedge fund parking lot is a luxury car. Porsche, Beamer, Cadillac.
Got a Tesla. Don't skip the Tesla.
Hedge funds are relatively new. They took off in the 1990s. At that time, they managed just a few hundred billions of dollars. But today, they manage over $5 trillion. But what even is a hedge fund?
I don't know what the heck a hedge fund is, to be honest.
What?
Hedge funds emerged in the 1940s as a way to hedge risk, to protect yourself if the stock market goes down. But over time, they became increasingly risky, increasingly complex, and increasingly rich. Hedge fund managers take enormous fees, which is one reason they've minted 50 billionaires in the US, more than France has billionaires of any sort. And we'll get to why they're so controversial later in this video. If you're enjoying this video, please make sure to subscribe. The other Max you see on this channel, and who's currently reporting from Pakistan, and I had the idea for Roca News 5 years ago. Our goal was to create a nonpartisan news company that delivered just the facts to readers daily. Well, today we have over 2 million readers across our Instagram and newsletters, but our main focus is this YouTube channel where we aim to make sure to Darien.
No disrespect.
A Roca reader and local,
I'm not here
John
for that.
O'Neill showed us around.
Yeah. So this is Darien on the other side. But what you would consider a Cape Cod, a relatively average house. Right. In Darien is probably
That's nice. That's a nice one.
$1.5 million. Yeah.
Darien has a population of 22,000 and is 96% white. The median home price in Darien is $2.5 million, but houses can sell for $100 million.
This area has the water, and it has the land, and it has the architecture.
I mean, just
Beautiful
look
house
at
here.
this. This is out of a movie.
That is nice.
You can see it's house after house after house.
In the early 20th century, Fairfield County, home to both Greenwich and Darien, was a booming industrial area, a tech hub even.
98% of these people are in finance. I mean, that's the difference between now and 100 years ago. 100 years ago it was manufacturing.
Right.
Whether it was steel or railroads.
Now there's not much manufacturing in Connecticut at all. What's your take on
On why? Energy costs. Connecticut is the second most expensive state for electricity. The state of Connecticut legislature,
out of all states.
over the years, have let us down. Their energy policy has just been really poor.
At the same time, New York City's growth turned Darien and Greenwich into commuter towns. After World War II and the suburbanization that followed, towns like Darien and Greenwich boomed, although not for everyone.
When I was a kid, my father lost his paycheck in a card game, and we ate bologna for a week. You know?
Damn.
Stuff happens.
Did that happen?
Yes.
Wow.
Just don't mention that to my father.
By the 1960s, New York City executives had made these towns into wealthy enclaves.
Southwestern Connecticut is the area nearest to metropolitan New York. Most people enter our state here. Its pleasant landscape includes sparkling lakes and hardwood forests, which make it preferred by executives both as a business and residential location.
Now, before we reveal the politics of Darien and Greenwich and also discuss the controversy of hedge funds, we have to tell you about the presenting sponsor of this video, American Get-In Loans. They use interest on as consultant upfront, broken, that's back to Greenwich. And they are interesting. In 2012, they voted for Mitt Romney over Obama.
Mitt Romney.
This past election, both flipped blue and went for Kamala Harris.
I've always thought about some of those wealthy enclaves that are really blue. Are they for real or are they fake, right?
Yeah.
Are you going to walk the walk? I mean, there's one thing to donate money.
Yeah.
Anybody can donate money.
Yeah.
But to actually be part of the fabric of a diverse community.
Right.
Do they allow people that work on their lawns and in their kitchens to use those beaches, right?
Yeah.
Each town has their own beaches. And if you're not from that town, you can't go to that beach. That's been tested in the courts.
That's
and
tough.
They had to open that
That's
up,
tough.
But they've made fees high enough to keep those people that they don't want from going to the beach.
Class issues are
That's tough.
unavoidable in a town like Darien.
That's
where the
tough. So they
wealth-
said, nah, this is for the public. And then the area is so rich, you don't even want to go there because people going to look at you crazy like you're not from here, bro.
so extravagant in uniform.
It's so crazy.
The last question we wanted to answer is, why are hedge funds so controversial? Shouldn't we be glad that Greenwich went from a village the Dutch bought from the Lenape tribe for 25 fur coats, the same tribe, by the way, that sold Manhattan for $24, to then being a town with the richest neighborhood in the country? Well,
Got scammed. Scammed.
some argue that it's in their nature to strip mine corporate America.
Nah, but every time when I hear some shit like that, when somebody sells something that's lowball at the time, it wasn't worth anything. And two, they probably wouldn't have the same plan to execute something like this. It probably would have been way different if they didn't sell it.
Or the rust.
It probably would have been way different.
I don't wish to continue this friendship. The funniest thing I've seen in my entire life.
I'm really excited about it.
I love you, man, for sickos.
Thank you, buddy.
An instant classic.
You made me feel too free.
Friendship, now playing in theaters nationwide.
Wasn't this game out before? I've seen people playing this shit before, bro. Like years ago.
One of the many examples would be the merging of Cabela's with Bass Pro Shops.
There are plenty of questions tonight. Cabela's and Bass Pro have announced a multi-billion-dollar merger. What is unknown is how that'll affect Nebraska jobs, including roughly 2,000 people in Sidney, Nebraska.
In 2015, the hedge fund Elliott Capital Management bought a major stake in it. At the time, Cabela's was profitable and employed 2,000 people in Sidney, Nebraska, which had just 6,000 people in total. Well, after Elliott bought a stake in Cabela's, it pressured it to sell to Bass Pro Shops a year later. It did, and that closed its Sidney headquarters, decimating the town. Elliott Capital made $90 million from the one-year investment, and last year, by the way, Elliott Capital opened an office in Greenwich. Some say this is a pattern that's happened over and over and over in America. But defenders of hedge funds say our free markets have made us the richest country in history and forced companies to be more efficient and competitive. By the way, we don't mean to
Makes
paint
people
the town
work.
of Greenwich as evil, but we wanted to share this viewpoint, especially after all of our travels in the Rust Belt. Everyone we met in Greenwich, we should note, seemed nice. Even the town workers agreed.
People say so many things, but being in Greenwich, sharing with them every single day, I can say that there are really nice people.
John then took us to his home city of Norwalk, which is right next door.
That was like a one floor house. Wow.
Standard,
That house
simple.
is typical of what houses looked like back then.
In the 50s and 60s, yeah.
That house right there, and this is what's new.
They rebuilt it to
But
make it
unlike
like
Derry
that.
and Greenwich, Norwalk has a different side to it.
We're probably 10 minutes from an incredibly impoverished area.
How do we get there?
No say. And in the next video, we show the extreme wealth gap in the area, where just a few miles from this street are housing projects, and a little further is one of Connecticut's and the Northeast's most dangerous cities.
The rep
Bridgeport?
on the east side, wow, it's different over there.
Is it safe here? What's the vibe like? I'm gonna be honest.
Come on, thank you for cutting it out, bro. Like niggas is like, come on, bro. Niggas just being niggas, bro. That just got me tight, bro.
Make sure to subscribe for more mini docs.
Nigga asking a question and I don't know he want to be loud and nosy. I want to be in the face of niggas, bro. He don't even know what's going on. He just trying to be nosy, bro. But if you made it to the end of the video, thanks for watching it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We on the road to 1,300 subs. It's your boy Johnny Finesse. I'm gonna holla at y'all.